Make him feel welcome. It's Frank Woodley.
I've been watching a little bit of the Winter Paralympics, and awesome athletes. But I've been thinking, with all the different sorts of Olympics, we could have an Olympics for psychological issues. A psych Olympics. I think that there's you could have the 100 metres panic attack, bang. You could maybe we could have the suicidal javelin. That'd be a nice sort of. Maybe you could have a decathlon for attention deficit disorder. Be like, hey, I'll race you over to the. Oh no, why don't we see how long we can jump across the? Is that a discus? The pole vault looks like fun. Oh, I reckon I could hurdle them. That could possibly be another option. No. A paranoid shot put. You could have psycho clay pigeon shooting. After you shoot the pigeon, you have to drive it out into the outback and bury it in a shallow grave. All right, that's too much. I think animals are fascinating. Sorry, no time for links. And although we're fascinated with animals, we sort of lay our expectations onto them. And a perfect example is once I was going for a walk in a national park with my wife, and we... Oh, yes. No! I have a wife! No, and we came around this corner, and we saw these two kangaroos mating. And the first word that comes to mind isn't romance. He wasn't whispering sweet nothings in her ear. For starters, he was twice her size, and he just basically grabbed her, and with his little kangaroo-y hands, and he was just mating her, basically, and she was struggling and kicking, and it was very confronting. But my wife, she went, and she picked up a stick and ran over and went, "Leave her alone! She doesn't want to, you dickhead!" and hit him in the head, and she got away, which was that was a great, although I've heard that the population of kangaroos in that particular national park were at a tipping point and they've died out since then, so it's no, they haven't. My wife is such a beautiful, she's such a sweethearted, and she's also very, I don't know what that last lot were there. I got on a bit of a roll, couldn't stop. I put in an extra set of lovely lady humps down there with the fat feet, maybe, cankles. She's got the worst spread of cankles. It's shocking. If you punch her, she springs back up like one of those clowns. If you punch her? What? You don't punch her. It's conjecture. It's conjecture. Once I bumped her and she sort of went like that, and you don't punch her. Nobody's ever punched her. A kangaroo once took a swing at her, but this is a little pedantic of me, but Skippy, not really Skippy. It's the wrong name. Hoppy. Because, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a kangaroo go...